I could go. Welcome back to the broadcast. We're kind of talking wine here with our resident wine diva, who I love so much. Haley is with us today, and we drink a lot of Napa Valley wines in Texas, but just over the mountain from Napa is the lush region of Sonoma, producing elegant, balanced wine with personality. They say Sonoma is a bit more relaxed than Napa, and their producers have a little bit more fun. So our wine and spirits expert, founder of Dallas Uncorked, Haley Hamilton, is here to walk us through a few of her Sonoma favorites. Okay, and you say all of these have a great story.
They do have great stories, and I love Sonoma. A lot of people think if you're going to wine country, you just do Napa. Head over the mountain. Visit some of these wineries in Sonoma because they all have great stories. And the beauty of Sonoma, really from the top of the county to the bottom, they produce just about everything from Pinot to Cab to Zin to gorgeous Chardonnay. So we're going to start with the Chardonnay from Ruling. Tim and Jackie Ruling, basically when they went to look for their property that they own now in Sonoma, they were looking for a B&B. Jackie's a great cook. They thought that that would be kind of a fun retirement kind of business. They found a property. It was a previous apple orchard that they said they tore out kind of all of the neglected trees, planted vines, realized they had really good fruit. So for the last several years, they've been selling most of their fruit off. They just started making their own wines. They do make a Pinot Noir. They lured the former winemaker from Arahu in Napa, which if you're a wine lover, that's incredible wine, to come home. He's from Sonoma and make their wine. So they
So this is a Chardonnay, and I want to ask you something, because it was an apple growing orchard. Right. Does any of the apple in the earth, I mean, does it kind of meld into that? You're
going to have kind of the soil is going to have notes from what it's also if you have eucalyptus trees near your vineyards or herb farms or any of those things.
But what's this one?
The next one is Findler, and that's what we have in our glass. It's Findler Pinot Noir up in
I love Pinot Noir.
I do too. And up in
Pinot Noir, is it a blend?
It's a straight grape. It's the grape of Burgundy. But this is made up in the Petaluma region. Kim Findler actually runs a vineyard now that her late husband had started, and as well as their cattle ranch, and they're growing these really interesting, robust, I think lots of black fruit, lots of black cherry with some of those kind of earthiness and spice.
And what's the name of it again?
It's Findler.
And it's wonderful.
It's a beautiful wine. Available, all of the wines are available on the individual wineries' websites, and I think it's really special. It's about $48, which for a great Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is so fickle that you need to spend a little money on it, and this one is a beautiful wine.
All right, what's this one?
Next one is Lasseter. John Lasseter started Pixar, and the film company, and worked for Disney for many years, and he and his wife fell in love with Sonoma, as many of us do, and they started a winery
Was
there.
Coppola the first one in the entertainment industry that went into the wine business?
You know, he was one of the first. There have been so many. Really all over the world. There are winemakers and filmmakers go well together.
And which is the Amapola Creek?
Amapola Creek is from Richard Arrowwood. He's been in Sonoma for over 40 years. This is his cab. Really interesting, robust, shows the beauty of Sonoma. You don't just have to drink, Napa Valley Cab. Last one is Icon. It's from Joel Peterson and Ravenswood. Joel is known as the Zinfandel man, but he also has a lot of fun.
And Ravenswood makes a less expensive wine.
They do,
don't they?
They do. They have a whole gamut. This one is a nice blend. A little Zin, Petite Syrah, Carignan, all kinds of fun things. Really beautiful wines. Mainly,
Haley, and you're leaving tomorrow. You're going up there, aren't you?
We're going to Napa and Sonoma for the weekend, and going to visit a few of these wineries and have been to some of the others. They're beautiful.
I'll tell you, the
wines.
whole purpose of having her in here is so I can wet my whistle, but you can wet yours, because you can find these great wines and more by going to Haley's wonderful site. That's DallasUncorked.org. And this week is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Week, and we'll be right back to learn how you can help make a difference in the lives of those living with it. Stay with us.
Cheers.